today is a special day. We're about to review the 10 hardest GTA missions. I want to see the list that they got. I'm hoping, and I'm betting that Big Smoke mission when you're chasing the dudes on the train, it's on this list. And if it is on this list, I got a clip from one of my streams where I got did so dirty during that mission. But without further ado, I ain't finna talk your heads off about all this. We about to get into these. We about to get into this right now. All right, we got a damn ad. Let's get through the ad, man. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Let's do it.
Difficulty ranges quite a bit in the Grand Theft Auto series. Some are pretty easy, but some aren't. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, 10 of the hardest Grand Theft Auto missions in the whole series. Coming in at number 10, Grand Theft Auto 5's Did Somebody Say Yoga? Most missions in Grand Theft Auto 5 aren't really that frustrating. They usually have checkpoints, they usually are pretty well designed. You don't ever really feel like you're in an endless loop in the game for the most part, but not this one. So what's so hard? What's the impossible challenge? Oh, it's yoga. You'd think it'd be a cakewalk, but no, you're wrong. What you end up having to do is move your thumbsticks to
I don't remember this mission. I don't remember this one.
Really awkward positions to kind of replicate whatever yoga move that Michael is doing. And 3 failures is a mission failure, which is really tedious. I mean, not as tedious as everything Michael's wife and the yoga instructor say during the course of the mission.
You are just a globule of sweat in the infinite depths of Ishvara's armpits.
That's wild.
Which is infinitely more tedious and unfortunately also part of the mission.
Fabian's body with your bank account would be the perfect man.
And it can be hard to just stay
She used to say some wild stuff.
with overall.
Enough of that!
Moving on to number 9 is the Snowstorm from GTA 4. You know, the one where you fight through an abandoned hospital to get some coke.
Oh yeah. I remember this one. I actually like this GTA a lot though. I know a lot of people who don't like 4, but 4 is good. It's really good.
Kane. The gunfight is actually really fun. It's one of those gunfights that just it works.
Yeah, but I didn't find this difficult, nor did I hate this mission. I like this one.
GTA 4's gunplay isn't always great, but this is one of those examples where it just does exactly what it needs to do. But that's not really the frustrating part. There's only one bridge off Charge Island, and it's swarming with cops. Getting through the entire firefight only to just die in the escape to the city, it sucks. Like, bad. I mean, there is one thing you can do to avoid all of the hassle and nonsense, and that is to use the boat that's on some docks behind the hospital. Just totally changes how difficult the mission is. But I'm gonna be completely honest.
Some of these missions do have alternate ways, but you don't have to go through the main nonsense.
I've definitely done it the hard way just for fun. It gets totally wild. It's just insane. It took days. I'm not even joking. I'm not that great at the game, to be completely honest with you.
I've done that too.
Moving on to number 8, No Way on the Subway from Grand Theft Auto 4 is that one mission where you have to chase 2 guys on a motorcycle through the subway. Oh yeah, that one.
I ain't feel that bad about this one.
Like, pretty much every chase mission in Grand Theft Auto 4 is not super easy, without getting too deep into that, but this one is really the mother of all of them. The tunnels are dark and windy, you take a wrong turn, you're basically screwed, and you basically probably will take a wrong turn somewhere, because the guys you're chasing move like they're having a seizure, like it's super jerky. And this is not a non-active subway tunnel, no. It is an active subway tunnel, one in which a train will constantly go through your mission. So indeed, you will have to be dodging a...
I remember this being annoying, not really hateful. I'm waiting for the good ones, man.
A lot of trains. Now that being said, this one isn't the kind of tough that isn't satisfying in the end. Like, it's actually really satisfying when you catch them. I remember specifically just like standing up and doing the whole like celebration dance thing. It looked really stupid, but you didn't see it, so I don't have anything to apologize for.
That's so goofy.
Moving on to number 7, Wrong Side of the Tracks from...
Here, I knew it. This mission, man. this mission, and I just beat GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition maybe a week and a half ago, and I think I failed this mission like 3-4 times, and a couple of those failures, bro, was so bad, so bad. And Big Smoke can't shoot at all, bro. Like, he can't shoot to save his life. I'm gonna upload that clip for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. You guys will see it. He can't shoot at all.
From Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now let's just go ahead and say this right off. San Andreas had some humdingers of some missions. But this is one where I got to hear a million times, all we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Oh, you get used to hearing that though, don't you?
Follow the damn train, CJ.
Now, I wanted to fight Big Smoke in real life. He is my most hated character of all of GTA ever. I hate his guts. I hate his pants. I hate his voice. I hate his hat. I really hate his hat. I hate his neck. I hate his face. I hate everything about this man. I hate him.
So this is actually a fairly early game mission where you have to gun down enemy gang members on a train with the help of Big Smoke. And the problem is that you're not the one shooting them. You can't just get better at shooting them. Big Smoke is shooting them. So basically you have to drive on a little dirt bike on some railroad tracks, and it's really, really annoying. It's annoying because you end up having to do it a lot because it's, well, I think the best way to say it would just be difficult to keep stable. It's bumpy, you can easily spin out, etc., etc. The worst part,
like, I think what makes that mission so hard to me is, like he said, it's the stability. Like, it's like it's not stable. Even on the definitive edition, it's still a little like bumpy. Like, you'll be like, I got on top. You guys will see the clip. I was on top of the train. I was on top of the train, and we got knocked off. It's just bad. He can't shoot, man.
part about it though is that Big Smoke barely even bothers shooting at them, while these enemy gang members are, well, just not holding back in the same seemingly deliberate way that Big Smoke is. Also, still active train tracks. Yep, trains that you gotta dodge in the mission.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Moving on to number 6, Death Row from GTA Vice City, in which Lance Vance gets himself into a bit of trouble with the Colombian
Yeah, I remember this one. This one wasn't that hard to me, though. It was annoying, but...
cartel. Never a good thing to get in trouble with, right? Well, he's at the city dump. You gotta drive all the way across the city, and remember, they did not have...
especially considering the fact that Lance Vance is a goddamn... is a damn rat. Is a snake.
checkpoints in GTA Vice City. So if you make a mistake, you have to drive all the way back to that dump. You start at the nightclub, you go to the dump. It's a long drive. Also, you can't do it slowly and deliberately. You have to do it quickly because Lance Vance's health is slowly decreasing.
Yep.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where I consider the difficulty to be annoying because it seems like it's difficult just for the sake of being difficult rather than to present you with an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we could just...
Yeah, I hate those games. Games that just have difficulties just to be difficult. Like, there's no other rhyme or reason. It's just a difficult game.
Just make it so that you have a certain amount of time before he dies, and you have to do all of the driving again. I mean, that's just the worst. You have to hit the dump, clear out the shooters, which is not easy even on its own, get him to a nearby hospital, and the whole time you're being harassed by sports cars. Basically, it's an escort mission where before you even get to the escortee, they can die. Moving on to number 5, the Espresso to Go from Grand Theft Auto 3. This is the one where you have to go around the Liberty City that was present in that.
This mission was... This mission made me question everything, man. Everything.
That game, destroying Colombian spank dealers. Remember spank? Was basically a non-specific drug they cooked up in order to be able to use some sort of drugs in the game. The dealers posed as coffee sellers, and you had a ridiculous time limit. They don't appear on the map till you actually see one, and you have to constantly restart the mission to figure out where they are and enter mafia territory to find some of them. And at this point in the game, they just shoot you. Yeah, the mafia is just like, we're not even bothering with this crap. Just take out the shotguns and shoot at you or your car or whatever. Coming in at number 4, Flight School from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Bro, I will say this, though. as much as I hated flight school, it did prepare me for the other missions after where I had to fly. Because after I did flight school and I kept failing and failing and failing and failing, when I had to actually fly the plane, like when I had to go to Liberty City, when I had to fly the plane at the end to blow up the military personnel, whatever. When I had to do that, these missions helped. So I will say that, but they were annoying as shit.
Now, you cannot make a list like this without mentioning flight school. So what's flight school? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. You've got to train and prove your proficiency at flying. And it really is just like going to school, but worse. It's school in a video game. The first couple challenges aren't too bad, but the difficulty ratchets up pretty quick to ridiculous levels. They ask you to perform takeoffs and landings while flying through these tiny little ridiculous hoops with flight sim-like precision. And it's not even over after that. You have to start doing barrel rolls and loop-de-loops.
Yeah.
And let's just mention that flight controls in much more modern versions of this game are still not nearly as good as, say, a game designed specifically for flying. This was back when GTA flight technology was brand new, and yes, I understand they were super stoked. They built new technology to have flying in Grand Theft Auto? Wow. Don't make it mandatory, come on. But they were so proud of it, they did make it mandatory, didn't they? Ever heard of the
Yeah, man, that sucked ass. That sucked major ass.
phrase pride before the fall? Well, Rockstar was the proud ones, and we took the fall. Coming in at number 3, The Driver from Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Now, as far as what it is, it's a simple one, but it's also
Yeah, no, this one sucks. This one sucks.
one of the worst ones. All you really have to do is race. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? Well, it is if your opponent has a Sabre Turbo, which is one of the fastest cars in the game, might I add, and he has the entire Vice City Police Department on his side. There is no avoiding it. You are going to get attacked by the cops at some point during the race, and surviving is basically a matter of luck at sometimes, and
Yeah, this mission was one of them ones, man.
hey, forgot to mention this, but the game sticks you in a Sentinel, so you can't even start it with like a good car. There's really only 2 ways to win this one. The first is getting a faster car and parking it nearby so you can swap vehicles after the race starts. Or you can just drive completely perfectly, depend on sheer luck and assume you won't get T-boned by cops at any point, and cross your fingers that the AI makes a mistake. It's basically hard because it's not designed great, and you, like I said, basically have to hope the AI makes a mistake, or, you know, don't follow the criteria of the mission and leave a faster car for yourself. At number 2, it's
Yeah, that one sucks.
SAM or SAM from Grand Theft Auto 3, which again sounds really easy. You just blow up a plane with a rocket launcher. How hard could...
No, this one sucked ass. What's up, girl? She wants to be in the video, y'all. Miss Royalty, the youngest Jackson. All right, you're in the video now. They saw you.
it be? You actually have 2 options to take the plane out. Either blow it up from the tarmac, which is swarming with heavily armed goons, might I add, or you can blow it up mid-flight from a boat, which is easier said than done.
Yeah,
Game's not
I believe that's how I did it.
Metal Gear. Rocket's not going to home in on that plane on its own, so you basically get a single shot to hit a fast-moving target from a bouncing boat.
You kind of have to shoot where the plane's going. You can't shoot at the plane. You have to shoot kind of where it's going. So once I found out the path in which the plane was flying, I kind of just let like three go. Boom, boom, boom. And I put them like right ahead of the plane so one of them would get them. So it was
And
hard.
of course, if you do succeed in taking the plane out, you're immediately swarmed by a small army of Liberty City's finest.
Yes.
I mean, I get it. You're shooting a plane down with a rocket launcher. That's kind of their job, is to stop you. But if you've ever hit the plane and then died from the cops,
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks major.
it sucks. And finally, at number 1,
What y'all think this is? Which game do y'all think it's from? It might be from San Andreas. Let's see.
is Supply Lines from
Knew I went crazy.
Grand Theft Auto.
Zero. I don't hate Zero like I hate Smoke, but Zero's missions felt like the most extra thing they could put in the game. They put it there just to like say, let's see how bad you want to do this.
San Andreas. Oh yeah, the RC plane one. The one everyone complains about. And I'm here to tell you, oh yes, it is as bad as everyone says. Here's how it works. You're supposed to use this RC plane to fly around and gun down 5 couriers around the city. Remember when we talked about the flight controls in this game? Still applies here, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So these guys are not stationary. They're always moving, and your little RC plane is always running out of fuel, and quickly. It's basically a countdown timer, but worse, because you'll never know exactly how much time you got left. The first time you try this mission, you're not going to win. It's just that simple. If you won this first time, you're a freak. So you do the next like 10 attempts to memorize the courier routes. But hey, guess what? That's not enough either. You destroy all the couriers. You also gotta land the RC plane back at Zero's store. All while David Cross is saying that line. The curse you Berkeley line. You know. There's one saving grace though. You don't have to do this mission. So do like everybody who has some degree of self-respect and
Hold on, you didn't have to do that mission? What you mean you had to do the mission? I wish I what?
skip it. That's all for today. What are some Grand Theft Auto missions
I didn't know that. Damn, I didn't know that. Man, I'm kind of upset.
you had a ton of difficulty with? Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, please click like. And if you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week, and the best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription.
Shout out to them, though. Shout out to them. This list was okay. I did like this list. I wouldn't have had some of those missions in the beginning. I wouldn't have had those in there, but I haven't played those for a while, so I don't remember how difficult they were. But this list was pretty damn good. So I want to know which missions y'all would put up there. Like, which ones do y'all think are the hardest missions and why? So make sure y'all post those comments below, and I will post that Big Smoke video I told y'all about. It's funny. It's funny as hell, but it's annoying. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm out. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm out. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and get more videos.